Welcome everyone, we're at the Oregon Humane Society. I'm Ken Ackerman. Thanks for watching Comcast Newsmakers. You know, 30 years ago, if you were infected with the HIV virus, it was a death sentence. Well, things have changed. Please welcome Wayne Miya. He is the Executive Director of Our House. First of all, Wayne, thank you very much for being here. Tell me about Our House.
Our House provides housing and health care for people with HIV and AIDS. And our clients are typically low-income people who really can't afford to go anywhere else, and they're pretty sick with respect to HIV and AIDS.
Now, I mentioned back in the 80s, if you were infected, and you know this because of what you've seen, for everyone, it was a death sentence of the people you've dealt with.
That's right. For Our House, we started in the mid-80s. And as people came into Our House, virtually everyone died that came in until the mid-90s when a new drug regimen was discovered. And at that time, some of the people were able to recover and live normal lives after that.
Now, how has the drug protocol changed from the 80s to now?
In the early 80s, there was no drug protocol. Nothing was available. AZT came along, and that may have been a bit helpful, but it's when the multiple drug regimen came along where you took several different kinds of drugs to treat HIV, that's when people were able to actually survive the virus.
Back in the 80s, it was, say, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds. Yes. Well, this is 30 years later. Now those 20s and 30-year-olds are 50 and 60. Correct. What kind of medical problems are you seeing that maybe don't coincide with the medical problems you see in normal society?
Those people that have the HIV virus typically will age faster. And the normal aging, as you get into your 60s and 70s, then you see things like heart disease, diabetes, liver disease, kidney disease. Those are more prevalent. Well, with people with HIV, it comes much earlier, maybe 10 years earlier. And you add that on to the side effects of the drug treatments. And it's really kind of significant with respect to what's happening to your body. And so, a lot of the treatment, the side effects of those are really unknown. The long-term side effects of those are unknown.
There's no historical data, and everything's new each step you
take. Right. There are new drugs almost every day that are treating HIV. And so we really can't predict what's going to happen. But what I can say is 10 years ago, our average age of our clients was 35. Currently, the average age of our clients is 55. Mm-hmm. So in that 10-year span, the average age increased 20 years.
You know, it's unfortunate, but you're telling me there's still a stigma and among nurses, among caregivers, when it comes to treating those with the virus.
As we age, you will see more and more people going into assisted living or residential care or nursing facilities. And we found that even in Portland, even as open as we are, there are people with stigma that are caring for people with HIV. I know in some instances, they've been afraid to really treat them because of the unknowns. And what our staff has done is to go into those facilities and educate the people, the caregivers, as to the proper way to treat people with HIV. And basically, it's like treating any other chronic disease. And if you take universal precautions, then you're fine.
Okay. Wayne Miya, thank you very much. The good news is you say in our lifetime we may see an end to HIV and AIDS. Thanks for being with us on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Ken Ackerman. Make it a great day.